What's going on, YouTube? It's your Shirley Rockon, aka the Professor on the Sticks, and bringing y'all another MUT episode on this Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Man, it's awesome spending time with family and get off the sticks a little bit. I know it's you have some free time, so you like to play some video games, but get off the sticks, walk your dog, hang out with the fam a little bit, because you just don't know whenever freaky things happen. You just don't know when's the last time you'll be able to talk to them, see them, and life is too short. So get off the sticks just for a little bit, and go hang out with them just a bit. minus on Saturday. You gotta watch football, especially on 2:30, the Alabama-Auburn game. I wanted to get into that in just a second. As you can see, my team's playing pretty nicely. I actually was able to get a couple subscribers sent me some messages, said, I want to help you upgrade your team. There's one guy, I'm pretty sure this was a couple weeks ago. His name is Clorox, I believe that's who it was. Yeah, and he hooked me up with like 6 or 7 like 80 plus overall players, and helped out my team a lot. And then I had a guy give me 10,000 coins. That helped, and another guy gave me a couple more cards, and then added cards gave me one as well. So my team is at 85 overall now, I believe. And this next video or video after, I'll show y'all my team as I'm making my run for the playoffs, and show y'all kind of who all I got, and my overall player ratings and all that good stuff. So if you're interested to know that as well, it was pretty cool. I got the I opened up a pack over Halloween, and I got the Calvin Johnson like 99 overall. And oh my gosh, I was just throwing it up like Stafford does into like triple coverage, and he was coming down with it. Threw a couple picks because I just think that he's going to be unstoppable. But that was nice to have him as a 99 overall. Man, it sure does make a difference. I'm getting some nice sacks right here. It's 14-14. This game actually turns out to be a crazy game. I ended up going down pretty big in it, and then made a little comeback. My PVR also broke up for a couple minutes, and I recognized that I was able to turn it back on. So in the fourth quarter, there's going to be a point where it breaks up, but then it'll pick back up, and you're going to see the most exciting parts of it. So so definitely stay tuned for this epic ending. But I want to talk just a second about the Auburn-Alabama game. I don't know about you, but I think this is a huge mismatch. I believe Alabama is just going to take Auburn to the woodshed. I've about probably 4 or 5 weeks ago, Gotham's has been gambling a lot of games. Kind of got me the itch to do that. So I put $100 into a sports book, and have been doing really well. My first week in there, I hit a 2-team parlay. I put 50 on Stanford whenever they played Oregon. And I had them actually straight up. They were actually minus like 11, so I got like plus 245 or 250 or something like that. I don't remember what it was. So and then I had Baylor beating who else was it that Thursday night game? Was it Baylor, Texas? No, it was Baylor Oklahoma? I can't remember who it was, but Baylor covered the other game. They were both those Thursday night games, so I ended up winning like $150. Then I carried that over into the weekend's games, and so I was able to make a decent amount of money. I bet like 80 on Oklahoma State a couple weeks ago. So anyways, I made it up to like $600, and then I ended up losing a couple $100. So I made it back to like around $350. And so I have some big money on some games this weekend, and it's going to be fun to watch. I got a lot of money on Alabama minus 10.5, and I honestly think they're going to win by 17 to 24 points. I think it's a very good lock. So if you're a gambler out there, put your money on Alabama. Before the season, Auburn was plus 26 points, if you can believe that. So as you can see, that line has dropped tremendously, and I even thought it was going to open up at like 15 or 16 points. And at 15 or 16 points, I wasn't going to touch it, but when I saw it opened at 10 points, some places had it at 10.5, some at 11, I was like, that is definitely a must take, because Alabama is just a bad matchup for Auburn. They like to run the ball every year. Teams struggle running the ball against Alabama. We have a top 5 run defense every single year, and this year there's no difference. And unlike Georgia, we play with discipline. with discipline. Mark Richt isn't really the most disciplined coach out there, and their D coordinator as well. And I think we're going to give Auburn a lot of fits. They're going to have to hit us with a couple trick plays, and then also Nick Marshall's going to have to throw the ball. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm sorry, Trey Mason, but you're not going to be running on Alabama. So I'm looking for them to cover that game. I took a couple more games. I can't think on top of my head who all I took. I'll put in the description below a couple of teams that I took, but I think it's a huge mismatch, and I think A.J. McCarron's going to light up Auburn. Auburn's strength on defense is their D-line, the D Ford, the veteran, and then Carl Lawson, which I really wish Carl Lawson would have went to Alabama. That guy is a beast on the defensive end. And so, but if you can hold them up, which we have Cyrus Quandro, who's going to be a first-round pick next year, and I think we're going to be able to slow up their pass rush just enough. And A.J. McCarron, we have 5 really good receivers and a beast tight end, O.J. Howard. If you got a little glimpse of that freshman whenever he went up against LSU, had that one like 60-yard touchdown reception. So I think we just caused a bunch of mismatch problems on them. So bet your money on Auburn and Alabama. let's hope I do not come back on Sunday and be like, oh my gosh, I lost a lot of money. I feel like an idiot. I can't believe Auburn did it to us just like they did Georgia, yada yada. But anyways, let's get to this gameplay here. It's 42-42. I was down by 2 scores with like a couple minutes left in the game. My PVR ended up cutting off, and I ended up scoring. Then I got a pick 6. I don't know why the guy threw it to make it 42-42. As you can see, this is a crazy last couple minutes. He was able to score, make it 49-42. He should have just went down and kicked the game-winning field goal. But he did not go down, so I'm hitting up with the QB wrap. Yeah, it might be... Oh, sorry. It might be a little bit cheesy to hit him up with the QB wrap, but it was money time. I needed to to make a play, and I didn't have much time, and so I'm running the Philly playbook on offense this game. I like to switch up playbooks every now and then. It makes it a little bit more fun. So I was able to make a very nice comeback down 14. Then they gave up another touchdown with only 30 seconds left. Was lucky enough to score a touchdown, then stop him right here as long as he doesn't just catch me deep, which he's not. Do I have a chance to take this user pick back? Let's see. No time on the clock. Nothing but green grass on the right side of the field. But I was unable to. His lineman was able to catch me. He ends up winning the toss, and he's going to receive the ball. So I have to get a stop, or I just have to hold him to a field goal, or I'm going to lose this game. So my defense has to step it up. Playing some coverage defense. I've blitzed him a lot this game. It did not work right there. Hit me up with a quick out route. So with 3.5 minutes left in overtime, he's running the ball. 2nd down and 2. Picks it up, a 5-yard gain up, and he no huddles me. And I play coverage defense. As you can see, I have a purple zone out there. I have a guy manned up, and he rolls out and throws an interception. So I'll take that. Really bad choice on his part. You know, either keep running the ball, you're being successful with it, or throw the ball away right there. That was just a terrible decision on his part. As you can see, I am not going to make that same mistake. I'm very confident in my my reads and my progressions and my just playing smart. You just got to play smart, you know. Especially when you're coming to overtime, he's right around field goal range. Just throw the ball away. Live another down. Live for another down. Offense is way too easy in this game to do all that. So right here, I'm not even going to pass the ball. I'm just going to run the ball because I'm in field goal range. Get a little bit closer, kick the game-winning field goal. But I didn't even like move the meter at all. And look, I missed it. Oh my goodness, I made it, but look how close this was in slow motion. Just barely got through the upright. Get the win in overtime. This was a great game. Sorry for my PVR cutting out. Roll Tide, y'all. We're going to stomp Auburn. Let me know what your score prediction is in the comment section below. Mine is going to be 37-21. See you on the sticks.